Hello everyone, welcome to my podcast at patreon.com/SARAWEGIS. I am going to spend this podcast discussing a little bit about Bandicam. Like I mentioned before, you guys have a lot of options when it comes to videoing. But my preference right now is Bandicam. Don't forget, you can always do Zoom. But I just wanted to go over a couple of the little details about Bandicam and kind of show you why it is that I use it and why I like it. And no, I'm not paid. Seriously, I'm not paid to do this, but I do want to kind of go over it with everybody. And here, to start, you have this lovely Bandicam box and this little bar up here showing people that I'm talking. And I usually keep this off screen over here on my other monitor, so because I run 2 monitors at a time, and I just extend it out, so this usually stays over and out of the way so you don't see it. But now that we're doing the video about it, I'm going to show you how to do it. So what I primarily use, and believe me, I'm not an expert, but I have enough experience to show you how to do it. There are people who are far more talented and extremely amazing at this program, but I'm just going to show you how to get through it. So this little box right here is the camera. So I'm going to talk about the camera first. I have the laptop camera and I have the USB camera, which I sit up higher so that you're not looking up my nose, because that's what we usually are used to when it comes to laptops. Either that or you have to put your laptop on a box and you have to raise it up so you have like a better visual. I don't mind it when the camera's looking at me in the eye or is down on me a little bit. It's just a better view than this one. Okay, so the webcam. This is where I get to choose which camera I'm using, so that's nice. This box right here, this is the chosen box that you're viewing right here. I'll show you right here. From this corner to this corner is this black box. This clear box right here, this is my little window. This is my picture. This is right here. So, as you can see, whoop, this is me right here. Okay. So that is where I have chosen this in video to be. You can change that. This video box can be anywhere on your screen and it can be any size that you want it to be. So we're going to show you how to do that. So here we go. We have this lovely checkerboard right here. And down here you have all these options. So this is my option, and that's why it's kind of lit up with the blue, is that I have chosen for mine to be in the upper corner. You can choose this corner, that corner, that corner, or you can just make it really big in the middle. And I have done a few videos where I'm just sitting in the middle talking. You can do books, you can read, you can, like in my case, I was showing people my cat. So you have a lot of options. Over here, overlay size, how big do you want your little box to be? How big do you want this thing to be? You can make it 100%. It could take up 1/4 of your screen. Or it could just take up a little teeny tiny spot on your screen and you can just be this little tiny mini person talking to people. The X and the Y position just basically, with these little grids, where it's going to sit in each of the spots in the corners. The horizontal flip is just to flip it. So I always think like, do I want the tree on that side or do I want the tree on that side? It's kind of like how you look at yourself in the mirror. And do you want to see that, or do you want to see how people perceive you? I know that's complicated and it's weird and it's hard to explain, but it's just about how you want people to perceive you visually. So, you know, go with it. Okay, so the next part down here is Chromakey. You can't really do Chromakey with this sort of a tapestry in the back. You need a solid color for Chromakey, and the best color is usually that bright green screen color. You can purchase green screen fabrics and green screens themselves on Amazon. I have been able to get some green screen fabric for under $15, so they're not too expensive. one thing I did mention, for some people, if you have a nice office space, then just tack up a green screen behind you. If your camera is facing that way, just tack it up real tight and have some good light on it, and your green screen will work great. Some people go as far as painting their walls, which is amazing. I have the green screen behind here, and what it is it's just basically framed, and it requires certain light to work. It's nighttime right now, so that lighting is not working, and you know, it's fun, but you don't have to do it all the time, because you don't always have to have that. You can just have a pretty tapestry. And so that's what that is, the Chromakey stuff right there. Oh, and another part of this that I use is the settings. You can access that from here, or you can go to advanced and go settings, but basically it's just settings. So you have your video settings. I don't usually alter these because they're pretty okay, unless you have some odd situation in your house and you need to change something, or if you're concerned about the brightness of something, like your nose is too shiny, you know, change your brightness. Camera control is the one thing I do use. I use zoom primarily because if I didn't, you would see beyond the tapestry. You would see part of my kitchen. You might see my dirty dishes. Yes, you would probably see my dirty dishes. No lie. And there's a couple other things: pan, tilt, focus. I have a video webcam that allows me to tilt it and allows me to pan it, so physically, and I don't really need to change these options, but they are always you always have the ability to change them. Low light compensation is really helpful, but those are all default settings except for this one, the zoom. And then you just make sure you push your apply and OK when you're doing them. Okay, so done with camera. Now we're going to move over to sound. I have a thing where I use two microphones. One microphone is coming from my laptop down here. One microphone is up here, actually right here in front of me, so it catches the noise a little bit more clearly. If you don't want to have something big and bulky in front of you, that's understandable. You just use what you have. It is nice though if you have children, students with special needs. It is really nice if you're doing text to dictation services. It is really nice that when you speak, it's going to be able to convert your lessons in an appropriate way, if you know what I mean. Because sometimes we see Google and we see a couple other programs, and when they convert what we say to text, it can make a mistake. It can make a really big doozy of a mistake. So always double check your text to audio situation if you are going that way. That would be a different video, by the way, not this one. So anyway, this is just about the microphone itself and the sound. Try to get a nice sound system where it's focusing on you. If there's any kind of weird sound right now, it's because I have the fan blowing on me, and that's just something that I need to keep in mind when I'm recording. Another option you have is to go, after you do this video in video, is to go in and change the audio and turn it up or turn it down as needed. But that would be a different program, which I would go over. Mouse. So this setting is why you see my mouse this way. You can make your mouse bigger, you can make it smaller, but when I click, it's either going to be pink or purple. You can change these colors. You can choose any color you want. For when you click, it'll pop out a color. It's great. Add a mouse highlight effect. If you are doing some reading of some text online, if you're going to be going over something like one-on-one with a student, you might, or with a group of students and you're recording a video, you might want to be able to have the highlight effect, which basically just lights up the area around your little mouse pointer. I think that these options really are helpful and kind of take it a step above some of the other programs that are out there doing in video and videoing. Logo, and then this is a little bit more for, you know, your web channels and stuff like that. Or, you know, it could be for teachers if you want to have like a weekly thing. Like if you want to have a nice little PBIS thing, be kind to your friends, you know, just, you know, nice little weekly things that you want to tell somebody or tell your class, like, have a great week, I miss you, or, you know, don't forget Martin Luther King week or day is coming up, you know, things like that. You can create little little banners. And this is another text overlay, so you could do those banners again with this text overlay. This one's just going to be a little bit bigger. I can't show you it because it won't let me right now because I'm running Bandicam, but you can play with these and change them, and you can change the sizes and how clear it is, and just, you know, have fun with it, experiment. It's great. And then clicking out of there. So like this is the microphone, this is the settings, so if you don't want to go all the way in there, you can just pop in on these little pictures and it'll take you everywhere. Now this is for gamers, this is recording live games. This is just a device recording mode, so it'll just be you on the big screen talking, and it has a nice little capture device, so it's just basically like, you know, just a big video of you talking. Then you know, just I would suggest if you get this, and remember it is free when you download it, and you can get it free and it'll let you do 10-minute recordings. But as you see right here, because I ramble when I talk, I'm already past 11 minutes. So I obviously purchased, you know, this additional subscription so that I could do these larger videos for you and all my lovely patrons out there. So there's so much more to this, and there's so many little ways to make this work for you, and that I just love it. And so this file right here would show you, it makes a file automatically on your computer, so it'll take you there. And then images, this little camera right here, if you're recording something and you're just like, hey, I want to take a picture of it, click and you take a picture of it, and it'll be put in this file right here. So, you know, I know that this program is designed a lot for YouTubers and other people, you know, doing these video streams, but you know what? Teachers, let's tweak it. Let's make our videos just as exciting as those YouTube videos. Okay, we have to. I mean, you know, work in competition, we're expected to bring a lot more to the table now as distance teachers. So let's bring it. You know, get yourself one of these Bandicam, one of these awesome videos, and get yourself on there, practice, advertise yourself, you know, get fun, get interactive, and get engaging, because that's what they're expecting us to do at this point, be engaging. So I wish you guys the best luck this week, and please stay safe and have a good one.